Hey, Stinger here. We're going to show you how to do the Call the Dead Easter egg to send the crew to paradise. First thing you want to do, come down here and knife this door. You're going to hear talking behind the door. They're trapped back there. They're going to give you instructions on what to do in order to free them and get your achievement and the Wunderwaffel. Between every step of the Easter egg, you need to knife that door. When they're done talking, you do the step. The first step, you're going to go upstairs and find a fuse for the fuse box. That's the fuse box. There's 4 places it usually is. It can be on this desk. It can be on this desk, where it is right there. I'm not going to pick it up yet. It'll be there. I've seen it in this corner and on top of the file cabinet or locker. Hit X, pick it up, take it down, put it in the fuse box, and they'll start talking again. Of course, George is going to be in your way constantly when you're trying to do this, so what it does, it's going to turn this generators on. There's 4 of them. You need to blow the red light out of the top of each of them. And I'm going to show you where they're at. I'm going to get George out of my way here. Obviously, there's one right there. There's going to be one on the bridge right here. There's 2 ways to get to it. You can either go do it from the bridge right here, try and get it. I think it's easier to get from this side over here, so I'm going to get it from over here. It's actually the air from the explosion that blows it out. Don't try and land your grenade right on it. I threw it on the rock way on the other side, and the air actually blew it out. You can use the crossbow because it has an exploding tip. I like to use these sticky grenades. You can use your regular grenades. You just got to cook it. The next one's going to be over here. It's a little foggy out. You can't see it, but it's sitting next to a cliff. I'm going to throw it onto the rocks next to it and blow it out. That's the back of the boat. And then the third one's here. I threw it up on the wall. The air blew it out. And the hardest one's going to be back in stamina. Unless you got the crossbow. What else? The scavenger will blow them out. Pretty much anything that you can get to explode. The BRFirishkilla dolls will not. This one you have to, it's a blind throw. Just kind of get lucky. Got that one. Going to head back to the door. The next step is the wine or the vodka. They're going to need a vodka bottle. It's going to be in 4 places. It's going to be here. And you can see it. It's enclosed in ice. I'm going to get under it. I'm going to miss this one on purpose so we can show you another spot where it's going to be. Stand underneath it. Hold X. The other guy's going to knife it. It's going to fall, and you need to catch it. Just hold X. Okay, I wasn't under it. It blew right by me. and it landed on the floor and crashed. You'll know when you catch it. There's the one. It's going to be right here. And if you're having problems finding it, if you look at the picture on the wall, right here at the bottom of the steps, I'll show you in a minute, it actually shows you where the vodka bottle is going to be. And it's right down here, bottom of the steps. It's showing us the staircase right there. And we're going to go out. And this will be the fourth place it can be on the steps. You see it right there. I'm going to go down underneath it. Hold my finger on X. Stand underneath it. He's going to hit it. And you can see on the bottom of my screen I have what looks like a bottle. I'm going to put it in this suction cup or suction tube next to the door, like you'd see at the bank. And we're going to move on to the next step. The next step is the lighthouse dials. There's a certain order that you need to do this dials in. If you want to get a pencil and paper, I'll tell you. There's 4 of them. The top dial is yellow. The next one's orange. This third floor from the top is blue. And the bottom floor is purple. Okay, the first step you want to do, you want to have one guy at blue and one guy all the way up on the top floor. Okay, first thing you want to do is change the blue dial to 0. Okay, get your buddy on the top floor, change the yellow dial to 2. And then I'm going to change the blue dial until the orange dial is at 7. So get your buddy to go to the floor between blue and yellow and tell you when to stop. So his orange dial is at 7. Okay, he's telling me 2 more. And that's it. Now go down to the bottom floor. Change the purple dial to 6. Okay, now it's already at 6. I'm going to leave it. Alright. Now have your buddy go to the orange dial, and he's going to spin that till the blue dial is at 4. So I'm going to the blue dial. I'm going to tell him when to stop. He's turning the orange dial. When you turn one dial, it makes the other dials turn. That's why you have to do it in a special order. Okay, we're on 4. The final step is for your buddy to go to yellow and change it back to 2. It should read 2, 7, 4, 6 from top to bottom. The next step are the radios. That was the first radio underneath the power. Second radio's over by stamina on top of the keg. Third radio is at the end of the zip line in the container. Fourth radio is under the steps. What you want to do is you got to do these in order. Now I'm going to have my buddy's going to be over here. Irish Killer is going to be at 2 and 4. I'm at 1 and 3. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to hit X once. I'll hear a tone. And wait for him to be ready. Now I'm running over to 3. He's going to 2. Okay. He hit 2. I'm going to hit 3 right here. That's 3. and he's going to hit 4. If you do this correctly, you only got one shot at it. You'll hear a Morse code and a light in the sky. There it is. That light in the sky is beeping Morse code. It's telling me where to set the ship's controls. It's always the same. The steering wheel is right here. You're going to turn it, hit X twice to the right. Bang, bang. The first knob, hit X once. Third knob, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. You're going to hear foghorns. You got to hit the foghorns in a certain order. Just like the radio. There's 1 by the rock outside the lighthouse. Okay, I'm going to show you where 2 and 4 are. Irish Killer is there right now waiting. I'll do 1 and 3. He'll do 2 and 4. So I did 1. I'm going to show you where 2 and 4 are. 4 is going to be over where Irish Killer's standing. It's right there where he is standing. That's the last one. Okay? The second one is in the water right to the right of the slide. He just hit it. That's 2. Okay, I'm going to 3 right now. It's over by the steps. And I hit it. And he's hitting 4. And the submarine should rise and shoot the green light up into the lighthouse. Okay, you need to have the BR11 for the next step. You need to turn a zombie into a human. Before this step, make sure you have 2 or 3 crawlers, because once you get the rod, you're going to have to kill a zombie to get it, and you don't want the round to start. So we turn him into a human. We're going to use our ray guns. You need to kill him on his way up as soon as possible. You'll see he'll lay flat when he's dead. Like that. I don't know if you can see that at all, but he'll lay flat on his back. Easiest way to kill him is to throw a Pirishkilla doll into the green light when he runs in there. You see him floating up there? Something magical is going to happen up there, and the rod will drop. There it is. Here it comes. That is the golden rod. You pick that up. The reason you want to leave a bunch of crawlers is because if you don't kill that guy on the way up, you got a couple chances to do it without having to go another round. Okay. Irish Killer's taking George out of my way here, because this next step, it takes a little while. I'm going to get rid of some of these crawlers because we don't need them. You're going to stick the rod in that tube where you put the vodka bottle. There it goes. It's going into them. Now they're going to be talking for a while, and what's going to happen is they're going to teleport, and while they do that, they blow the fuse. So the fuse in the fuse box is going to start flickering. Okay, that is going to start flickering, and when it does, you knife it. That's the final step. And you will get the Wonder Waffle and the achievement. Like I said, it takes a little bit. So if you didn't leave any crawlers right now, you're probably flooded with zombies. There it's flickering. I'm going to stab it, knife it. And now we just wait. And the Wonder Waffle's going to pop up. I'm going to go get Flopper real quick. All I have is jugs. And once you get the Wonder Waffle, you can't buy anything. And I'm going to run a train out in front of the lighthouse, and I'm going to be flopping them. So my Wonder Waffle is going to last me 3 or 4 rounds. There it is. Just grab it. There you get your achievement. You get the Wonder Waffle. Thanks for watching.